We are live.
Yeah.
Good morning. Hi.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Hi,
Oh
Diana.
my
Hi,
God, it's
Hazel.
hi,
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 hi
Janet.
everyone.
Hi.
Oh,
It's
it's
raining.
already
It's been
10.
raining since yesterday. How is your place?
Oh, wow. We've
It's
got no
sunny.
Since
rain.
yesterday.
It's
Oh my
sunny.
Wow.
God. Oh, it's
Yeah.
It's
sunny.
sunny
It's
and
opposite
nice.
now.
Now we
Yeah,
are
it's
opposite
raining.
here. It's so
Yeah.
nice here.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna dive in. So hi everyone, our viewers. Thank you so much for this opportunity that you're here with us again. Welcome to day 45. We are halfway, yay, on this challenge. We
So
are so happy.
excited. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, day 45 of our 90 days of show up and shine from fear to freedom. We are really happy and we are really excited for this opportunity. I'm gonna quickly introduce myself before we dive into today's topic. So for those who are watching us for the very first time, and then I'll let my business partners, Diana and Hazel, to come in and introduce themselves as well when I finish. So for those who are watching us for the very first time, my name is Janet. I'm a wife, I'm a mom to two beautiful kids. I am a nurse by profession as well, and a digital global entrepreneur and a mentor. I currently, live in Western Australia, but I am originally from Kenya. And I'm super grateful for this amazing opportunity that God gave to us, or this gift. And we are always happy, me and my business partners, to show up each and every day, because it's something which is a big blessing to us. And we are showing up every day to share with other busy working parents as well, so that they can experience how or the potential of this amazing opportunity, what it can do in their lives. So I am a parent, a mom who knows what it means to juggle, a busy schedules, long shift, double shift, and still, I know how it feels. As you juggle your everyday, busy schedule, I know how it feels to have a dream in your heart, for something more. And that is why I said yes to this digital business, because I did not want my life to be just about working, and paying the bills. Because to be honest, that is what our jobs does, just work, and pay bills all the time. And if you want something extra, you end up picking extra shift or doing a second or third job as well, for you to be able to do something extra. So today's topic is faith over fear. This is a topic that we love, all of us, so much, taking bold steps into the digital world. And we always say, fear is something we have all faced, Diana, Hazel, and whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of starting something new. But when you choose faith over fear, everything begins to shift. When you say, the other day we said that when you say yes to faith and not to fear, that's when everything begins to shift. And I'm really so excited to dive in with my amazing business partners today. I've got Hazel, I've got in Western Australia, like me, and Diana, all the way from Sydney. So I'm just gonna bring in Hazel to introduce herself and dive into today's topic. When she's done, she's gonna bring in Diana. So over to you, Hazel.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Diana, for being with us. I'd like to thank God for this amazing day that He's given us to once more come and talk about the business. And I also want to say thank you. I'm so grateful to have these two beautiful business partners, Diana and Janet. I'll quickly introduce myself. My name is Hazel. I'm a mom of three. I'm also a digital entrepreneur. I'm a mom of three, and I'm a registered nurse. So, as Janet said, today's topic is about fear, versus faith. So, you know, what I learned something important. Fear is not the absence of ability; it's the presence of doubt, and doubt only wins you if you let it. Fear is it's a very important powerful emotion, and it's very complex. So with fear, when you have that fear, it actually gives you anxiety. If you think about starting something and you have that fear, most people develop anxiety and they will never start. If you let it control you, like fear takes over you, you can't take a step forward. But faith is also very important. When you have faith, it is, it's a profound of as fear, but often seen as it's accountability, or it's a counterbalance, So our faith comes in different types, but I'll just quickly maybe just talk about, personal faith. Which personal faith, you have to trust in yourself, others, and the process of life. So if you trust in yourself, you trust in others who are also helping you. You also trust in the life that you're going to have, when you have faith. So the main key points that I'm going to talk about: fear feels loudest in your life, or in your body, or in you. It is the loudest at the beginning, but it quietens down once you take action. The first step into the unknown was the hardest for me, but also the most freeing. If you feel very stressed, but once you take a step forward, you feel more free, and that's how I felt. When Janet introduced me to the business, I had that anxiety. How am I going to start this business? Is it going to work? So many things were going on in my body, my mind, where you start feeling anxious and even feeling nauseous when you think about it, So, but after I took the step forward, I feel like, I'm free. I can do anything. The small step that you build, it also encourages you. When I posted the first live video, I was trembling. It wasn't easy. I was even forgetting what I have to say. I was jumping up and down, jumbling words and, sentences, jumping up and down.
Yeah.
But as time goes, I started settling down. The fear started, leaving my body and my mind. I started taking over. The faith was in me,
Yeah.
So I show up confidently because of faith. It grew stronger than fear in me.
Yes.
And as 2 Timothy verse 1 verse 7, it says, "For God has given us the spirit of fear, but the power and the love and of the sound mind." You see, fear wants to keep us stuck wherever we are, but faith calls us into the future we are meant to be.
Yeah.
So we have to follow what we feel, follow the faith than fear, follow more faith than fear. So I'll just bring in Diana to introduce herself and share the perspective. Thank you.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yes, today's topic is so powerful. I'm so grateful that I'm joined in by Heather and Janet, and I'm so excited. This day is beautiful. It's raining here in Sydney, and it's 11 in the morning still. Yeah. And I'm so grateful because God has given us another chance, another opportunity that we are here to talk about our business. And I don't forget our viewers, whoever was watching us and who's going to watch us later. We are always grateful that we are here to, back us up, and just we know that you're all listening, because one day, one time, you'll cover that fear and come out in being and just take part and take action. So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Diana. I'm a mom, a wife I have 2 kids, two girls. I'm a digital entrepreneur here in Sydney, and I'm originally from Kenya. And for me, my biggest fear before I started was, what if I'm not good enough? I think we've said this before, what if I put myself out there and then I fail in front of everyone? Or maybe my family, my friends, even my kids, like you have that fear of, what if I fail? Will I have let my kids down, my family down, But as Hazel and Janet has said, you have to overcome that fear. We all have that fear in us. But faith, if you have faith in yourself and you know that you want a life of purpose, then you will realize that fear is just temporal. It's just temporary. But remember, regret is permanent. If you have seen us for the last 45 days and you have let fear overcome you, just get it from us. We had that fear, and that fear was temporal, because after we dived in and we took that leap of faith, we came into an online opportunity that we will always be grateful and we'll always look forward and be happy that we took that step. Let it not, the 45 days have passed. Don't let another day pass, because let me tell you, regret is permanent. Don't stay there and wait and regret. So you know what? I wanted my daughters to grow up watching me, like watching them play, going for, taking them for activities, trainings, and I wanted them to see what's possible when you choose courage. I want my kids to see what I'm doing right now, and they know that I chose this opportunity with when I had that fear, and right now I've stepped into it, and I have the courage. I'm so happy. I'm always there. I'm always grateful, and I'm gonna always tell my kids. I always talk about my business with my kids. I don't let it pass, not even a day. I talk about it. I tell them what I did today about my business. So fear loses its power when you replace it with action. So fear will leave your body if you take that action. I was scared. Janet was scared. Hazel was scared to go live for the first time. But when we did it, fear shrank. We are always here now. We come here every single day. This is another 90 days. We did 90, we finished. This is another 90 days, and it's halfway. We are already halfway.
Yeah.
So in this digital business, you just need to start. Just start. Progress is what matters, not perfection. We don't perfect anything. We are not perfect. We come here every day, but you're not perfect. But the small steps that we take are the best steps that you can ever achieve in life. So faith opens doors that fear will keep it locked.
Yeah.
So have faith in whatever you do. Have faith. So I have freedom for myself. I have more time with my kids. That's my freedom. That's what I wanted. I have freedom. I can travel. I have freedom that I can create a legacy for my family and my kids. So the Bible also tells us, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He'll never leave you and forsake you. We are very religious people. We are religious. So whatever you believe in, always have that faith in you. So if I stayed stuck in fear, I will still be wondering what if, instead of living living my life and thanking God that I did it. I always thank God that I did it, because if I waited for that fear to get into me and not do this opportunity, I'll be regretting now. So I'm just going to give it back to Janet for the next point.
Wow, thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Hazel. That's so inspiring. Like the topic we are talking about today, we are really super grateful, because it is something, if we chose that fear, we will not be here today. I'm sure Hazel and Diana can agree with me.
Yeah.
If we chose to say yes to fear, we would not be here today, honestly. But because we chose to say yes to faith, that is why we are here. So thank you so much for that. And it's true as well, what we've said. Really, I agree with what both of you have said. And we always say, fear is always present when you are, at the edge of something great. It wants you, as Diana and Dezo said the same thing. Fear wants you to keep you stuck in that place. So when you feel that fear is overwhelming, you just know it does not want you to go to you are just at the edge of something greater about to happen in your life. So choose that faith instead of fear. For me, I had my own fear too, not fear of failure a bit as well, just a bit, and of time as well. That overwhelmed me when I saw this opportunity. I thought, how will I be able, or how will I manage this business while still working full time? And that time I was working even double shift as a nurse and raising a family as well. But here is something that I learned straight away. Your why has to be bigger than your fear. The reason as to why I said yes to this opportunity was bigger than that fear. So I could not, allow that fear to keep me where I was stuck that time. So my why was creating time freedom for my kids to be present for their milestone instead of always being at work all the time. And when I focused on that all the time, that fear came to me. Fear lost its grip completely. And I've learned that as well. Fear is a signal that growth is happening as well. When you want to grow, you want to move to the next step. If you don't have that fear, presence of that fear, that means you feel like to grow, to go to the next step of life. So if you're not feeling or having that fear, you're probably not stepping outside your comfort zone. Your why will always carry you where like fear as well. And we have talked about comparison of faith and fear, and the girls have like said it so well. I don't want to add much. What I can say is faith grows the more you see, like you use it. It's like a muscle that strengthens every time you step out with courage. That faith.
Yes.
That is why today we are really embracing that thing like a faith. Say yes to faith and say no to fear. Even the Bible, back this one up. We are all like, I believe in God, as Diana has said, and we really go with the word of God as well. Even the Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, this has carried me this far as well. Like I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So fear doesn't disappear overnight. For those who are watching us, know that. But faith helps you rise above it, one step at a time. And there is something, I'm not sure if it's Diana or Rizzo have said, one of the girls said this. They said like, fear, when you choose fear, it keeps you locked to one place. But when we choose faith, it does open doors for you. So that is something like has come to me like so deeply. So those who are watching us today, please, if you're letting fear keep you stuck in that one place, just know that fear is making you is preventing you for your next door to open. The other day or this morning, I woke up to our post to our amazing community this day. One of our business partners, she just started a business, and guess what? In 24 hours, she achieved unlocked that milestone. Imagine, probably she was so scared to start, but she said yes. And she never knew probably that could happen to her. If she chose fear could not have opened that door for her. In 24 hours, start the business and unlock that milestone. You never know. As long as you choose fear, you keep you like locked somewhere. But if you choose faith, it's gonna open doors to you, doors that you could never imagine that you're able to open, like for yourself. Now, doors that you could never imagine that they could open for yourself when you choose to say yes to faith and no to fear. I'm going to hand over maybe back to Hazel. Back to you, Hazel, please.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Diana. This is a very powerful topic. Oh my goodness, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Just gonna add a few things. As Diana said in her topic, that fear opens doors, but what's this? Sorry, faith opens doors, fear locks doors. So which means if you have fear, you'll be stuck in the same place. And as Janet said, the biggest, strongest word you have to have in your mind is the big why. Why do you have to start a business? Why are you starting the business? And why are you, why are you interested? All these things, the big why is the most important, word that we need compared to fear. If you ask yourself why, you have that courage to start something. But if you replace it with fear, you're not going to take a step. So fear has been something that has been stopping everyone, and I'm sure people can agree with us, and even my business partners can agree. Fear stops us from progressing. You'll never progress if you have fear. So you don't need to be to have all figure it out again by yourself. No, faith is taking the step even when you can't see the whole staircase. Faith is there. There's things for you that you just have to follow and overcome your fear. Take the leap today. Take the step. You start seeing the changes, and you start seeing what you want to achieve. So as for now, just click on our link. Sign up. It's on a free webinar. and you explore so many possibilities, and you learn a lot from the free webinar. You learn what we're talking about. You will get to know, it will widen your mind, and it will open up your mind how the business works. So you can sign up, or contact Diana or Janet, or you can contact me. We will be helping. We'll be able to help you. We'll be happy to help you and guide you through. So I'll just pass it on to Diana for now.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Hazel, Janet, for this wonderful topic. It's one that we are really attached to it, because everybody who starts something new is always scared of stepping into something that they don't know about, But you know what? If anyone is watching us today, mothers in diaspora, fathers and dads in diaspora, the migrants who are working so hard, I know them. Sometimes they watch us when we are talking. We are coming live, and any parent, any hardworking mom, dad, anyone who's there, take first step. If you're not happy where you are, we always say this, if you're not happy where you are, try something new. Try it. The world is moving so fast, as we talked yesterday. The world is moving fast. We are not getting younger, as we said the other day. Hazel said that. We are not getting younger. Our kids are growing. You are missing steps, or you're missing school activities. You're missing their trainings. You're missing a lot with your kids. They are growing and they're watching you. So as Hazel said, your first step is to watch our webinar first. That is the bold step that you're going to take. Watch, it's free. Go to our website, in our links, in our bios, and just put your name and correct email address so that you can watch the free webinar, so that you can understand more about the business, you can understand more about the communities, what you can achieve with this opportunity. And I tell you, your future self will thank you for the decision you make today. Today and now. Fear might be loud. Fear in you might be loud. It was so loud on us because we've tried other things and they failed. They failed. I tried so many and they failed. And it's not that I didn't spend money. I spent that money. But my why was so big that I wanted to have my life change. I didn't want to continue to work in the same position or the same job or the same shifts. I do 3. No, I did not want to do 3 shifts a day. I did not want to be sleeping out and not being home in my bed. What is the need? What is the need of you living outside because you're working 3 jobs? You cannot even sleep in your own house. What is the work for? So if that fear, it might be so loud, but I tell you, if you have faith is going to be so strong, and it will lead for your freedom. It will lead for your legacy, and it will lead to a new chapter that you never imagined. Don't let fear steal your dream. I'm telling you, I'm going to leave you with that. Don't let fear steal your dream. Take that bold step and see how life can really change and can transform from you just taking that one step. So I'm just going to give it back to Janet.
Wow. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Hazel. I'm really, as Hazel, as Diana was saying, our today's topic is something super, very, very powerful. And for those who are watching us, if you hear us talking about fear, this is something that we have gone through. This is something that we have been able to overcome. And I want to say this, that came in my mind. When we talk about overcoming fear, it is not a thing that happens overnight. No. It is a thing that happens over and over again. You have it has to start with you saying yes. It has to start with you saying no to that fear, so that you can get from where you're stuck to the next step. The moment you you do not let that fear control you and you say yes to faith, that's the only thing as to how you can overcome that fear. So you can do this. If we can do this, as busy working moms as well, we are working every day. We are still working our jobs. Like Azo is still working her job. Diana is still working her job. I'm still working my one nursing job, but we are still building our business alongside our careers. And so many people, if you become part of our global communities, you can see so many people, busy professionals, parents who started this business alongside their careers. They started this business as their plan B. And eventually, because of the potential of our business, they were able to change this plan B to be their plan A. So it is possible for you. You are in our situation where we were before we started. If we are doing this, you can do it as well. So do not let that fear, kill your dreams, or maybe be the one controlling your dreams, as Diana has reminded us. So remember, as long as you're not happy where you are, you want to say yes to something new, just say yes to faith and no to fear. And do not forget, you are stronger than your fears. And the faith is the key to your breakthrough. So choose faith today and start your digital business and watch how your life transforms. If we can start our business and other you don't say yes to faith, and you let fear keep you stuck there. You never know how far you can go. I always love this quote by Tony Robbins: the only impossible journey is the one that you have never ever started. As long as you don't start, you do not know how far you can go and what is possible for you. We can go and on about this topic, but we're gonna end it today. For that, the usual procedure in becoming a digital entrepreneur is for you to go ahead and click on our links. As my amazing business partners have said, we've got our links in our bios for you to watch the free webinar. And if you're not able to do that, contact Azo, contact Diana or me. We're going to direct you on how to start by watching the free webinar. And if you feel that's all good for you, go ahead and register with the $149, which is a money total guarantee. Within 30 days, you get to get your refund back. Decide this opportunity is not a good fit for you. But the good thing, as we always say, among the package of the $149 that you get to become part of our amazing community. Even if you go ahead and say, this is not a good fit for me, you get your refund back. No one is going to kick you out of our amazing community. You're going to stay there for the rest of your life as much as you want. And if you want to come back and start your own business, you are welcome anytime. So that is how good, $149 can do for you. So thank you so much for joining us today for day 45, a very powerful topic as we are halfway. We really appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you tomorrow for another powerful section. Thank you so much today. Remember to say yes to faith and no to fear, and see how you make your dreams a reality. So thank you so much for today. Bye from us for now, and God bless you. Before we finish, there is someone watching. Or Sam Morgan. That's my husband. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've been coming to support us every day. Thank you so much for today, and for everyone. You can also be catching the replay. Bye for now, and God bless you. Bye.
Bye. See you guys. Bye.